No mai, haere mai, ki te marama iwa 2025. Kai whakahare matua update. Welcome to the CEO update for September. Special thanks to Jacob, my Te Reo instructor. As you will know, it's been Te Reo week, and so we've been giving it a go as best we can at Master Plumbers. So an advocacy update. MBIE put some documentation out around self-certification, and obviously that's been long awaited. We've put our Master Plumbers survey out. It's really important we get as much feedback as we can around the self-certification proposal that MBIE has stated. We don't love everything in the documentation, particularly the term simple plumbing and drain laying, but that's part of the feedback loop that we need to give to MBIE. There is also some webinars that MBIE are going to do over the next coming months, and we'll be making sure once we've got our survey results, we're putting in a really strong submission to MBIE to make sure we can make the changes that the industry will need to have a self-certification program for plumbing and drain laying that's workable, practical, and also make sure that consumers and tradespeople are protected. We are seeing some green shoots from the industry. The government has now nearly $7 billion for industry, which comes from health, housing and infrastructure that we really need across New Zealand. There's been some High Court action recently around retentions, and that was Burt versus Stanley Construction. What it's proven is the retention legislation is very strong, and if the retentions aren't held in trust and protected, then this court case will set a legal precedent for the future. So we're really pleased with the outcome and a great win for subcontractors. In industry updates, I really want to thank all our branch representatives who came to New Plymouth and spent some time at the Leadership Forum. We're really pleased the survey results showed that we had great interaction at the Leadership Forum, and so I'm really pleased of the involvement we had, but also our decision to take it to the regions was something that I think was really successful. So thank you for the branches. Your feedback really helps us with our strategy and making sure we know what members want from us in the future. So on membership engagement, there's been a fair bit of travel for the team here at the moment. I really want to thank Matt and Jo Hobbs from Coromandel, who were the successful winner of CEO for the Day. I grew a lot of knowledge by actually spending a day and a half with a small business in New Zealand. We've got some amazing business owners out there as members of Master Plumbers. I've also been down to Timaru, and we had a great meeting down there where we showed that just how strong our rural community is, and they're having a great planning session of what they can do to reinvigorate their regions. So I'm really pleased with that. And thank you to Maikos and the team. They had an awards night and a conference, and I got to speak at the conference and talk about some of our AI technology that we're really evolving for members. So thank you to Maikos and the team for having me. Now, one of the resources we've just added to our website is the SA 2025 new agreement, and that's for subcontractors who's working primarily for builders. So when you're in a contractual relationship with a builder, it is really important you use the new agreement that gives protection for both the subcontractor and the builder, and it's a legal document when you're doing work over a certain value. All the resources are available on our website. In training development, Minister Simmons announced there will be 8 ISB, which stands for Industry Skills Board. Now, the whole reason around Industry Skills Boards is to make industry have a lot more influence on the funding, development of apprentices. We're also pleased that the construction ISB has been renamed Construction and Specialist Trades, and that recognises that more than 80% of the work actually completed on a normal building site is actually completed by specialist trades, and that will mean the plumbing, drain laying and gas fitting sector will have influence. We're also pleased the Strategic Reference Group, which make recommendations on funding, will remain. So that is another great win for the sector as we hope to improve the apprentice regime. I also want to give a shout out to all the successful finalists and all the entries for the Young Plumber of the Year, which is a great Plumbing World initiative. The final was on October the 22nd in Hamilton, and it's a wonderful day where the apprentices get challenged but also recognised for the great work they're doing in their industry. So good luck to all the finalists, and we'll see you in Hamilton. Also, finally, I want to give a big shout out to Mates of Construction. They do great work in the construction sector. We had the Fly the Flags campaign, which really highlights what we have to improve in the mental health space for the construction sector. So thanks, mates, you're doing a great job. We've got a great diverse culture across the construction sector. And sometimes it's just about jumping outside your comfort zone and giving it a try. So thank you for all your work you do across the motu. and I'll see you next time.